Alright guys, welcome to the finals of the US Craft Cup. We are in game number 2 in this best of 5 matchup. We did have Mike taking game number 1 over vVvMurder. Murder picking Delta Quadrant as game number 2 map. And we are going to have Mike spawning as the blue Zerg here in the top right main. And in the bottom left, we have vVvMurder as the purple Terran. Whew, yeah, so Mike really showing that he is top tier player, and we are really excited here to see this. And in cross positions, this map is going to produce an amazing game because it's going to be better for the Zerg because his opponent is a little bit farther away in terms of drop strategy and in terms of just straight rush distances, as if you were in the top left or in the bottom right. But anywho, we're going to see a block off here from Murder at the top of his ramp, not at the bottom. Pretty surprising, as walling off at the bottom is pretty effective to prevent that scout from getting up. But anyway, we're going to see Mkengyn Z go for an Overlord and pop some drones. And yeah, I mean, US Craft Cup number 17. My name is a Surgeon. I'm here with Bio. We're casting for the rushnetwork.com. Go check us out. Go check out my YouTube page. It's youtube.com/user/the surgeon TV. Go subscribe. Don't have too many subscribers right now. Actually, just been doing a lot of live casting, not too much replay casting. Although I started out doing replays, and then I just figured live casting is a little bit more fun, a little bit easier to do. There's no uploading of videos, no rendering at all, so pretty easy there. As here is a Terran's SCV scout, not going to be scouting in the right direction. The drone scout that went out for Mike is also not going in the right direction for the first time, but it's actually going to get in the right direction on the second time. We're going to see 2 barracks here for Murder. No block for the drone scout, so the drone scout's going to see everything. SCV scout finally going to be coming up, as we did see a hatchery before pool here from Mike. Pulling up the production tab, we see some Marines. Going to see an orbital command coming down from Murder before gas. So no gas, just going to be purely Marines, and it's going to be what I think is going to be a Marine SCV push here early game, as those barracks are rallied pretty far out into the map.
Yeah, oh, actually, we're going to see a bunker getting thrown down by Murder. This is actually what I wanted to see from the first game, but quick pull from Mike on the drone count, so he's going to be able to snipe the Marine and the bunker. Oh, maybe not the Marine, just going to pull back. So this bunker is not finished quite yet, but the expansion is, so he's going to be able to produce units, pull drones if needed, if there's another SCV on the way, which there is not, but many Marines, 3 Marines actually, not many, getting pushed out. It's quite unfortunate that the bunker didn't get finished. Otherwise, Murder would be in a pretty good position. Lots of Zerglings coming out, going to destroy this bunker easy peasy, no problem. The Marines that were going to go in the bunker are massing in the middle right now. There's only, oh wow, lots of Marines actually coming to reinforce, so these Zerglings actually are not going to be able to destroy the 3 that were there. More Zerglings getting pushed back on this map. He's going to try and counter aggression with even more aggression, which is a play I like to preach to myself, really. Doesn't quite work because I don't have the mechanics yet, but it works for higher level players.
Yes, and the SCV gets taken out by that Queen, and I love the creep spread here from Mike to be able to defend well on the creep without his Zergling speed being upgraded, as there are no drones on that extractor, and that extractor was very late as well, so Zergling speed is not going to be up for a long time. Spine Crawler going down, as looks like Mike suspects very heavy aggression, as we see 2 more barracks being thrown down. Command Center was thrown down about 73 game seconds ago, and it's about 75% complete now. The Marines are trying to push up here. They could get surrounded here. These Zerglings could take it down with the help of the Queen, and actually they're going to micro very effectively here against these Zerglings. Now they are off the creep, but they are going to lose all their lives. 1 more Marine here. So 2 Marines going to survive that engagement. All the Zerglings go down. More Zerglings in production, as well as the 3 drones. So let's look at the income tab showing what kind of damage the Terran player did. He's actually even the drone count. It's about 22 to 20, so pretty much even there on the drone count. Although the Zerg player does have his natural expansion down, so he does have that efficiency in mining there. creep spread here from Mike, and hasn't transitioned yet. Just getting gas. Oh, actually went for a layer. So going to be going fast layer type. Going to be skipping Zergling's speed, and could see some muta harassment here in the mid game.
Yeah, similar builds from Murder from the first game. Obviously, being a little bit more aggressive play than the last game. I'd like to see. Oh well, I was going to say banelings, but we're actually going to see roaches, which is pretty well against Marines as well. Obviously, being more lasting as they are not suicide units. So Mike is actually going to try to use this economy to try and build up a lot more units than. Oh, and he's throwing down a baneling's nest. Okay, so I was partially right. Going to be throwing down as many drones as he can while there's a lull in the action. Murder's actually going to do the same and try to get his expansion up with the mules. So helpful with the mules, getting so much economy from them. They're just really ridiculous.
And Mike is unprepared for this push here coming. 6 SCVs as well as a bunch of Marines here. Going to be going and taking down that spine crawler. The Zerglings do not have speed, but they are on the creep. But they all get taken out by these beautiful concave from these Marines, and the Queen is going to be in a lot of trouble. Scan is going down. Going to take down the creep. Baneling's nest not quite finished. Drone's forced to come off the line. Queen going to also join them. Queen gets picked off. Zerglings are being popped. Roach Warren just finishing. Let's look at the production tab showing that only Zerglings being produced. A lot of drones going down. Zerglings going to try to clean up these Marines as the creep is starting to recede, but there's still a lot of creep there. 3 Marines able to survive. Looking at the income tab showing that is 25 SCVs, 19 drones. And really a good push there from Murder. Nice timing push before the Roach Warren finished, before the Baneling's nest finished, and a lot of more Zerglings coming now.
Yeah, and I like that he's keeping the pressure on. He knows that he's starting to break the back of Mike right now. He knows that he has to start delaying the drones. He knows he's picked off a lot of drones with that push. Obviously, pulling drones is not a good thing you want to do as a Zerg player, or as really any player. Bailey's getting more right on the front. He's going to see it. He's going to pick off one, pick off... No! Oh, wow, that was kind of a waste. Baneling's only got 1 unit, and Mike's going to be forced to GG. So, Murder's going to tie up this series 1-1. We're going to go to a game 3. Wow, that was just a nice little push. That was a nice little adjustment. It was the same build.